Hi everybody, in this video we are going to show how to duplicate a controller with a view and inner controllers and the whole shebang. And we have an article on our website that details the steps you need to follow. There's a recipe over here. There's also a breakdown of the steps with code samples and a diffs that allows you to see what's going on. And we're going to follow this recipe and show you how it can be done. So I'm going to minimize it. I have a smaller version of it here so we can follow it. And we would like to duplicate the show orders controller, which has two inner controllers and has a view as well. So let's follow the recipe and see how it goes. So we'll start by duplicating the class. Let's put the recipe in the page, duplicate the class. So I'll simply copy and paste it and give it a better name. Show orders copy. Perfect. Then we need to rename the class and its constructor. So as soon as we open the file, we're going to get a lot of errors. Don't worry about it. We're just at a step. So we're going to say show orders copy and show orders copy. Great. Now we have a lot less errors. Next, we need to fix the references in the inner controllers to reference the new parent controller. So we're going to go to the details, and we're going to tell the details that it's going to work with show orders copy. And I'm actually going to copy it and use it quite a lot here. And we're going to go to the totals inner class and change it to show orders copy. Perfect. So we've completed item 3. At this point, when we'll build, we will see that only the views have issues to address, which are obviously correct because these are the old views and we need to create new views and reference to them. So we'll start by handling the view of the controller itself, of the root controller that we've copied. We'll duplicate the view. We're going to call it show orders copy view, and we're going to rename its class. We're going to call it show orders copy view here in the constructor and in the designer class. Once we do that, all the errors went away and it became saner to look at. Then we need to fix the references between the view and the controller. So instead of calling show orders, we're going to call show orders copy and show orders copy. And we're going to do the same in the controller itself. In the onload method, we're going to use the show orders copy view. Perfect. Now for any inner controller that has a view, we need to repeat a similar process. In this case, we have the details inner controller, and it has a view that is called show order details. So let's follow the steps here. Duplicate the inner controller's view. I'm going to give it a name that I like, show orders copy details. Okay, perfect. Then rename the class and its controller. So I'm going to view code, rename the class and its constructor, and also fix the designer class. Again, once we do that, everything stabilizes and starts to look sane again. And then we need to fix the references between the view and the controller, which is in this case is a bit different. We're going to reference the show orders copy here and show orders copy here. And in our controller, we're in the onload, we're going to reference the show orders copy details view. Let's build it. Everything builds perfectly. Let's run this. So I'm going to do Shift F3. I'm going to go to DLLs and X's, go to the Northwind orders project, and now we have our new show orders copy. I'm going to run it, and we're done. So that's what it takes to copy a controller. Obviously, the more complex the inner controllers tree is, the more complex the copy is, and we actually consider that a good thing. I think that copying or duplicating controllers creates a lot of code that you're going to have to maintain twice. We much rather encourage you to refactor it and use it differently, but we know that sometimes you just want to copy, and it's important to us for you to be able to see how you can do that, just following those basic steps, and that's it. So now in our website, there's a section called Duplicating Controllers, which has examples for all the 3 ways: duplicating a basic one, a one with a view, and a controller with an inner controller and views, which is the most complex case. I hope you find this helpful. Goodbye.